If you are a lover of deep history, pay attention. If you don't have interest in knowing, keep scrolling. Now, we mostly ask why Africa is no longer great as it was in the past. You see, before looking into this question, it is very vital I bring to our notice that we are always criticized by our own people who mock us when we teach about the untold history of our African ancestors, when we teach about the past civilization and greatness of our African forefathers. These Africans believe nothing good ever came out from Africa and nothing good will ever come out. This is their belief. The fall of Africa took a long historical process. You see, to begin, we should understand that there are two types of Africans. The Africans before slave trade and the ones after slave trade. The first Africans were the first in the world to start the science of engineering, medicine, and astronomy 10,000 years before the continent of Europe was known in history, around 833 BCE. When Homer wrote his Iliad and the Odyssey, these are the two first books of Europe. Now, why? Because a people are known by the period they started writing, and the first person to write a book in Europe was Homer in 833 BCE, which was why I say that was when Europe was known in history, because that was when they started writing. The collapse of Africa started when the black race was invaded. Always have this in mind, that the collapse of Africa started when the black race was invaded. It's not like our gods were not strong to protect us. Yes, they did. But most of the responsibility fell on the Egyptians. The collapse of Africa started when the black race was invaded. You see, the first invaders were the Hyksos from Asia around 1675 BCE. This was during the Egyptian 13th dynasty. The Hyksos ruled the African Egyptians for 108 years after plundering the civilization of the Egyptians. They ruled a part of Egypt for 108 years. The Greeks from Europe invaded in 332 BCE under Alexander and ruled for 300 years. The Romans were the second Europeans who invaded in 30 BCE and ruled for 600 years. And in December 639 AD, the Arabs entered Egypt, invaded in 640, and conquered Egypt and North Africa in general in 641 AD. Places like Tunisia, Morocco, and other countries in North Africa. North Africa was invaded and ruled by the Arab Muslims for over 700